Rosneftekomplekt LLC is a company currently engaged in construction of petroleum facilities. We have been operating for almost 20 years. In 1998, the company started to provide engineering services and package delivery of equipment and materials for oil field development and operation of small-sized companies in Southeast Tatarstan and Russia. At the moment, Rosneftekomplekt has a wide range of services. We are capable to fulfill different activities: construction and reconstruction, fabrication of packaged products, fabrication of tanks and vessels, fabrication of steel structures, engineering procurement for companies in petroleum and power industries. R&K is a big and coordinated team. Our specialists have got everything to resolve process tasks of any complexity, that is to say, professional knowledge, high working efficiency and commitment, pursuance of perfection and teamwork skills. Engineering and technical staff possesses high-level background and able to perform timely and qualitatively the whole range of works related to construction of process facilities in petroleum industry. Rosneftekomplekt performs as a general contractor while implementation of large-scale projects on a turnkey basis. In order to fulfill construction and installation activities in full scope, the company is equipped with special equipment and machinery. Total number of available equipment and machineries owned is over 100. For the time of operation, Rosneftekomplekt performed a great scope of engineering, construction and installation activities. Our clients are international companies such as MOL Group, Vostok Energy, Transneft, Rosneft Oil Company, Lukoil, Tatneft, Gazprom Neft, Sibur Holding, Irkutsk Oil Company. Rosneftekomplekt owns 2 bases for engineering support services with a total area of 5 hectares. These have warehouses, maintenance workshops and special machines, fabrication shops for modular packaged units, tanks and vessels, steel structures and process units. The shops are equipped with all required machines as well as welding, process and lifting equipment. One of the company's streams is engineering and fabrication, followed by installation of modular packages. All products are ready-to-operate products that require minimum assembly on a construction site. Rosneftekomplekt fabricates the following types of modular packaged units: modular packaged transformer substations to allocate various electrical and process equipment in one modular container, modular cathodic protection stations of various configuration, self-contained power supply from gas pipeline and power supply from similarly named sources, modular MCC to extend dimensions of modular containers depending on a number of MCC panels, quality and quantity metering stations in a modular container, diesel generator stations in modular containers to provide clients with power, an option to allocate distribution gears and communication relay station, modular packaged premises to allocate process equipment adopted to maintain required climate conditions, modular pumping stations for oil, water and chemical pumping, modular premises for production and household use, control rooms, laboratories, checkpoints, workshops, modular containers for warehousing and accommodation. The products are fabricated in accordance with technical regulations and standards. All companies' products are certified and ISO 9001-2000 has been implemented. Rosneftekomplekt has grasped technologies and certified production of tanks and vessels. Steel welded tanks and vessels production line is set up. Standard and non-standard vessels and tanks are fabricated for the needs of refineries, gas treatment plants, chemical industries, for construction of gas and oil pipelines, as well as a wide variety of industries where tanks and vessels are required. Production of orbital and linear machines is using flat steel processing, 4-roll hydraulic bending, and Parmigiani VBH 3100 forming machine from Italy, equipment for welding of circular and longitudinal shell ring welds. Rosneftekomplekt fabricates steel structures of any complexity such as steel structures for buildings and facilities, columns, beams, trusses, framework, crossbars and stands, bracings, stairs, platforms, guards, pipe racks, floodlight towers and lighting rods, pipe supports, steel fences and enclosures. Special equipment is used during steel structures fabrication, plasma cutter for cutting of all steel grades, guillotines that are used for steel chopping, welding equipment. The company is capable to produce 500 tons of steel structures per month. Moreover, this is not a limit. Ambitious program of re-equipment will double the efficiency due to upgrading of existing capacities. 5 to 6 tons of steel structures are produced from the shops annually. The geography of the company is also impressive. The team had to work in Samara, Sызrань, Krasnoyarsk, Orenburg, Perm, Saratov and other Russian cities. R&K performed the scope of work at the Cleveland refinery in 2005. Raw materials receiving and petroleum products offloading plant was delivered. Pig receiver was installed within the offloading plant and cable rack and pipe rack in the Teru refinery, as well as offload pipe rack from the refinery to the tank farm. We fabricated and installed 5 tanks, process equipment, pipelines and offload interconnecting pipe rack. Ground leveling was also performed. A year after, in 2006, our specialists provided a large scope at the Uralska transfer and acceptance point with a tie-in to DN100 Perm-Almativsk oil trunk pipeline. Reconstruction of oil pump station along with the replacement of existing pumps with electric-driven duty standby ones was performed under the contract. Test laboratory, tying point to pump station, safety valves platforms and pressure maintenance unit were reconstructed. The Uralska transfer and acceptance point was built for Uralska Oil Company. We did installation of large-sized equipment such as fixed calibration units, filters units platform, underground drain vessels, control room, MCC, pipelines and landscaping. 2007 was marked with new achievements in our history. Automated additives injection unit was installed in the Kuibyshev refinery. Owing to that, the quality of produced fuel was brought to Euro 3 and Euro 4 standards. Besides, the whole plant for oil treatment and delivery to trunk pipelines was upgraded from warehouses and utilities to the flare system. Our specialists built a gas condenser unit at a low-tonnage fuel production plant in 2008. The equipment package consisted of the following units: 2 compressors in an individual shelter, 2 closed-circuit water cooling units, 2 interstage gas cooling for each compressor, gas discharge unit, drain unit, switch room container, nitrogen unit in a container. This year, we provided reconstruction works at the Samara K7 Sokovka gas pipeline, a huge scope of construction and installation activities such as foundations, hookup, start and fuel gas treatment plant. In 2009, our people were involved in field infrastructure development of the western side of Bortovoy field in Saratov Oblast. It was the first phase of construction of Karpenskaya gas treatment plant. The footprint area provided for the plant along with the flare system was about 19 hectares, and this task was successfully resolved. Everything for successful and uninterrupted operation of the field was installed at the gas treatment plant, including laboratory, garage, boiler house, water supply and firefighting facilities, transformer substation, production and household premises. R&K also performed construction of effluent treatment facilities and sewage pumping station as a part of reconstruction of the Pokrovskaya oil treatment unit in 2010. At the same time, storage tank for treated produced industrial and stormwater was repaired. In 2011, we started construction of initial water separation unit at Garshin field. Scope of contractual works include construction and process piping as well as installation of supporting structures of the initial water separation unit and flare system. Besides, construction of access roads, including installation of protective cases and culverts and passing road under Buzuluk-Uralsk motorway was provided. Communication networks were installed. Our personnel started construction of a gas compression unit at the Sorochinsko-Nikolsk oil treatment plant and Samadurov initial water separation unit in 2012. Another important facility is a gas turbine plant at Baitugansk oil field and reconstruction of oil treatment plant at the Baitugansk oil field for Baitex LLC. Technical upgrading of Samadurovskaya initial water separation unit, water alternating gas unit and well-killing fluid preparation unit at IWSU was performed. A year after, reconstruction of Ponomarev OTP was made according to design assignment, which was focused on stabilization of process method at the existing Ponomarev OTP, utilization of two-stage separation gas for all needs, and thereby 100% utilization of the gas received at OTP is achieved, as well as bringing the plant in accordance with applicable standards. Rosneftekomplekt also contributes a lot to the agricultural development. Experts of the company fabricate Tamerlan 1800 stone collectors. In addition, Breeze 15 grain dryers are produced. These machines are designed for stable cone blow. R&K established a state-owned farm breeding ground Stepnoy in 2014. These areas are bordered with a state breeding ground Stepnoy named after Shevkovskych. The core business of the state-owned farm is production of permanent grass seeds, bean cultures, and development of land reclamation technologies. Only organic products are grown in the fields. Organic fertilizers without use of chemical plant protection products are used exceptionally. Therefore, the company was awarded with the Organic Farming Certificate for compliance with the European Environmental Production Regulations. Now we have a right to provide our own agricultural products with a relevant European leaf identification mark. This is a sign of compliance with organic standards of the European Union. Land reclamation is provided in a mandatory manner in petroleum industry where R&K was involved. Consequently, saving of nature systems and environmental safety are the main points of the company's strategy. An affiliate company, Rosneftekomplekt Kazakhstan LLC, was launched in Uralsk, Kazakhstan in 2005 for the purpose of extension of service range. The company specialists fulfill construction and reconstruction activities for production companies as well as oil treatment, processing and transportation areas within the Republic of Kazakhstan. Regular, stable engineering and qualified manpower of various disciplines with high experience in construction industry and within the largest companies in fuel and energy complexes of Russia and Kazakhstan allows Rosneftekomplekt Kazakhstan LLP to fulfill a large volume of construction and installation activities on reconstruction, total overhaul and construction of oil and gas facilities within the shortest time period using its own resources. The main goal is quality of services, and for this purpose the company is constantly improving the construction project management system, procure the newest equipment and software, train people. Rosneftekomplekt Kazakhstan has a modern fleet of construction and installation equipment, machines and machineries to complete the full scope of construction and installation activities. This fleet is constantly added and upgraded with new machines and mechanisms procured. As of today, Rosneftekomplekt Kazakhstan is presented as a general contractor of Condensate Joint Stock Company, the biggest Kazakhstani company, which core business is a processing of raw hydrocarbons at the refinery. Rosneftekomplekt Kazakhstan is one of the sustainable service providers for major Kazakhstani companies such as Intergas Central Asia, Kazmunaygas Exploration and Production, Karachaganak Petroleum Operating BV, Atarau Refinery. The following facilities were delivered over the company's operation. 2007 – Construction and installation activities, MTU 400 technologies upgrading with production increased by 50%. 2008-2009 – Construction of condensation section of flash and stabilization gases by compression of the Karachaganak low tonnage unit on fuels production, condensate JC. 2010 – Complex installation of P1 furnace process pipelines at Unit ELO ABT3 Atarau Refinery. 2011 – Installation and hookup of two 2000 cubic meters tanks. 2011 – Equipment fabrication and delivery per approved drawings of job pack industrial base power system reconstruction in Zachigans Township for West Branch of Kaztrans-Oil JC. 2012 – Works related to oil intake increasing in operations and maintenance area up to 1,200 tons per day were fulfilled. Works on increasing of total capacity of oil storage tank farm up to 8,000 cubic meters within maintenance and operation area. As of 2012-2013, the construction in the territory of maintenance and operation area of vehicular unloading system up to 200,000 tons per year of atmospheric residue, its storage and loading into railway tankers. Intermediate tank farm consisting of 5 tanks was provided in 2013-2014. 2014-2016 JC condensate petroleum tank farm upgrading. For the period from September to December 2016, the project Flux Oil Boiler Oil Acceptance Storage and Unloading Facility at Operation and Maintenance Area was implemented. One of the biggest facilities built up by R&K Kazakhstan is the first startup complex of second stage of construction of low tonnage unit to produce emission class 5 motor fuel. The client is Condensate Joint Stock Company. Period of construction from 2014-2016. Over 17,000 tons of concrete and reinforced concrete structures were installed. 35,000 tons of sand gravel mixture and 28,000 tons of crushed stone produced. And about 3,000 tons of metal structures were mounted and installed. Over 44,000 meters of pipelines. The total weight of the installed equipment was 2,500 tons, and over 138,000 meters of cables were pulled and terminated during the reconstruction period. At the moment, the construction of upgrading of stabilization section and CDU of low tonnage unit for fuel production to increase the volume of raw materials processing up to 850 tons per year project is scheduled to complete in July 2017. Rosneftekomplekt Kazakhstan is constantly striving towards new levels of technical and business development. Particularly, striving to move forward leads our company to achieve the goals. For the client, we are ready to make the path from development of a construction project and performance of construction and installation activities to bringing the facility into operation.